If I start with my childhood, singing was always a big part in our family. You know, we were just singing a lot. And my grandmother was also singing, so it was just, they are not singers, but singing was part of the social life, I would say. I ended up going to art school, not to music school, because I was not so interested in studying the classical way. When I was 16, I've seen a performance of Laurie Anderson when she was very young, and she used her violin. You know, she would speak text and have the tape in her bow and then play the text on her violin with the gestures, and she used the violin like a sound object and a sound instrument, and I was so, this really caught my attention. And then I ended up being accepted at the art school in Hamburg, the Art Academy, because at that time it was very experimental. There were lots of artists from Fluxus movement teaching there. There were musicians teaching who would do artwork. There were artists who would compose. Also, I think, yeah, my way of composing is quite visual. And I'm not trained in writing minor or major, you know, compositions with scales or writing really notation very academically. I'm not so interested in doing that. Although I sometimes use traditional notation also, you know, if I write pieces. But piece has 7 sections where I use different material, different whistles, different expressions of my voice. And let's say the theme is like these hybrid beings, you know, between animal, insect, human being, electronics, technical sounds. So it's about this like multiple beings within one being, I would say, you know, and every piece emphasizes a special aspect. Compose a framework, but then I like to improvise within this framework and also react to the space, because we came here and the space is very special acoustic, so I did change quite a few things. For me it was a really wonderful occasion, because the Poetica Sonora, they invited me and attached to the festival. I thought that worked very nicely. I was very happy to be in that context.